If there's one thing I hate about video games is the fact that you have to go on out there and spend your hard-earned cash on them. A lot of these games are really expensive, especially nowadays where in Australia, the newest releases cost up to $100 and that's a lot of money for a game that turns out to be crap. Whenever there's a game out there that's free, I just gotta get it. And sometimes I'm lucky enough and I buy a new gaming PC or just a new computer in general, and I found out that there's some pre-installed games on there already. And those games, they fill my boredom whenever my other games are trying to download. So one of those free games from my childhood, back when I had my first Windows computer, was Minesweeper. As far as I know, this game was on every single Windows computer and has had me baffled since the beginning on how to play the game. So guys, let's dust off the old Windows computer and try out Minesweeper in 2020. And let's see if I can actually finally figure out how to play this game once and for frickin' all. So, if you've never heard of this game, first of all, shame on you. Secondly, this is what the game is all about. So it's called Minesweeper for a reason, alright? So you gotta click on these random tiles and hope for the best you do not get a mine, because if you do, it's game over. Sometimes I get real close and I click on a corner and I clear half the screen and I'm like, oh my god, maybe this time I'll actually beat it. But nope, landmine, and I die. So there you go, going around the board aimlessly, just clicking on random boxes and hope to god you do not get a landmine. There's nothing sad in seeing that smiley face turn sad. There is no way of telling either. These numbers don't tell you anything, and there aren't really any instructions. It's just a matter of luck, I take it. So everything I just told you then is what I would have told you 14 years ago. It turns out there is actually a way to play the game, an entire strategy. How? Well, I'll show you. It's all about those bloody numbers. So the idea of the game is that you click on your first tile, right? And no matter where you click, it will not activate a mine. So the numbers that you see on screen underneath the tiles, they actually mean something. Something really important. What the numbers actually tell you is how many mines that certain block is touching. So right here I have ones. So this one in the corner right here, that's a mine, so don't click on that one. So it turns out this game is not your basic, or not even basic, math game. Here I'm thinking these numbers are just for decoration, just to make the game look a little bit more interesting, because they can't all be blank. You see, it turns out those numbers tell you where the mine is hiding. So it's much easier when there's a block in diagonal, because you can see nothing else is touching that block. So if there's one in diagonal, which I haven't clicked on yet, and there's number one touching it, most likely it's a mine, so don't touch it. And it's cool how you can place these flags down, just so you remember not to be goofy and go back and click on that mine, because yeah, I've done that. So now that I've figured out how to play the game, I still suck at it. I mean, I can't do it no matter how many times I tried. I must have wasted 2 hours of my life trying to figure this out. I hate it. So guys, if you guys have time on your hands and want to figure out Minesweeper, and I don't know, maybe beat it for the first time in your life, there you go, all the best to you. I know I can't. So there you guys go, that was Minesweeper, a free game. You can get it on the App Store today on your iPhone if you really wanted to, but there's better games out there. So guys, go out there and find yourself some free games. Honestly, it's free. What else do you have to lose?